Hello, my name is John McLeod, and today I'm going to be presenting my circuit that I made for my FSE-100 course. So the robot I was working on is called McLeod, and this is the circuit I've come up with. So it comprises of 2 electrical drive motors, 4 servos, the Arduino, the 9-volt battery, a breadboard, an L293 Delta motor controller, and the hypersonic sensor. Going into my code, the best you can see it on my phone, we just have the initial establishing all the joint servos, which are down here, and establishing the different control pins for motor 1 and motor 2, as well as the different definitions. Working our way through, I have I have the code for establishing the measuring distance and the readout for that with my hypersonic sensor. So what that causes is twofold. The first cause is I start running the simulation. So based on the distance of the hypersonic sensor, the 4 servos that control McLeod's robotic arm, being the turntable or base servo, as well as the 3 joint servos, will change their position. See that there. So I'm moving out, it changes. So that would be simulating the robotic arm reaching out further in order to grab an object, as well as I have the printout here of that if a object is not detected within 10 centimeters of McLeod, if I can just turn my phone and zoom in on that. We have the readout of the code as having both the drive motor spin. However, if I move the hypersonic sensor's detection range within 10 centimeters, it results in motor 2 stopping and motor 1 running. That will cause the robot to turn to the left for approximately 5 seconds. Then if it still detects it rechecks the distance, and if it still detects the motor running, or not the motor running, the object, it then secures motor 1 and starts motor 2 for 10 seconds, recorrecting the turn it had previously made, and then overcorrecting to then move the robot to the right. This is performing a clearance maneuver in order to try to get around whatever obstacle. If it can't, it stops both the motors and rechecks the distances. From there, it will continue to stop the motor, then try to turn again, and do this same clearance maneuver repeatedly in order to try to get around it. But if someone comes along and moves the obstacle, it'll move both motors forward and reacts accordingly. Stop this. Just continue. Just scrolling through the rest of my code. Here's all the code for the clearance maneuver, for stopping and the clearance maneuver, rechecking the distance. I have it just printing off just so I can see it working. And the else statement, which has, if it doesn't detect any motors, it just happily drives along. All my wiring is over here. So again, here's all the control circuitry. Obviously, here's the Arduino and the connections for sorry, I'm trying to do this through my phone. So the pins 3 through 6 control the servos, 8 through 11 control my motors, and then pin 7 and pin 2, a little weird, but just what I had left, are the trig and echo pins, respectively, for my hypersonic sensor. And yeah, it's all based off breadboard, and yeah, that is about that. Thank you for listening. My name's John, and thank you for your time. Bye.